Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga practice for inner peace. So, during this class, we'll move through a very gentle and slow and nourishing yoga practice designed to cultivate a sense of inner peace or inner calm. And then at the end, we'll have a very brief meditation working with mantra. So, once you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll be starting in a seated position with this practice today. Sitting cross legged or in any other way that feels good. Sitting up on cushions or blankets if you need here as well for support. And then you can rest your hands on your knees, close down your eyes, beginning to land into the present moment here as your shoulders gently relax down your back. Feel your face relax. And your spine growing tall. And in your own time, taking slow, deep breaths here. Focusing on lengthening your inhale and then lengthening your exhale for a few rounds. Staying fully present with each inhale and then fully present with each exhale. Let's begin with a breath practice, a pranayama practice called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. This has a really calming and balancing effect on our body and on our energy. So for this, you can just get your right hand, and then we're going to bring the middle finger and the index finger down towards our palm so that the thumb and then your ring finger and your pinky finger are pointing outwards. This is called prana mudra. And we're going to be using our thumbs and then our our ring finger rather, to block our nostrils. So I'll guide us through this together. So bringing your thumb up to your right nostril, block your right nostril. Inhale through your left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then block your left nostril and exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in through your right nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block right, release left. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one round. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block left. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5. In right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block right, out left. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. In left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block left, out right. 2, 3, 4, 5. In right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Block right out left. 2, 3, 4, 5. In left. Block left out right. In right. Block right out left. In left. Block left out right. In right. Block right out left. Bringing your right hand back to your knees. And here we'll practice Brahmari breath now, humming bee breath. This grounding breath practice that's said to cleanse us on an energetic level. You inhale through your nose, and then as you exhale, you're making a humming noise. Let's do 4 rounds. Inhale. Inhale. Two more, maybe a little louder. Last one. As you're ready, you can drop your chin down towards your chest. Pause here for a deep breath as your shoulders relax down your back and you're stretching into your neck. Allow your right ear to roll over towards your right shoulder, chin back through center, and then left ear to left shoulder. And we'll keep going side to side at your own pace. Taking semicircles here, stretching into your neck. Notice if you're clenching your jaw, can you release this? One more breath here. Bring your chin back to center, lift your head, and inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your shoulders, and we'll start to make some big circles here with your shoulders. Elbows reaching towards each other at the front, and then relaxing your shoulders down your back. Beautiful. Let's take them the other way, reversing the direction of your circles. And you can bring your arms down beside you. Now from here, place both feet out in front of you, bending your knees. And I'm just going to change the way I'm sitting, but you can stay where you are. And then you can walk your hands back behind you. From here, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Now your hands can be quite far back behind you. You don't have to have a very big bend in your left knee. Take your time to find the position that feels good for you here in this seated variation of pigeon pose. Breathing into your right hip. Then start to make some circles with your right ankle in one direction. And then in the other. From here now, fully extend your left leg long and then plant the right foot down into the ground beside your left leg with your right knee pointing up to the ceiling. Twist to the right, bring left hand to the outside of your right knee as you bring your right arm back behind you to act as a kickstand. Elongate your spine as you twist from your belly. You can look off to the side or maybe over your right shoulder for spinal twist here. Pause for 2 breaths. Turning to face forward now, Janu Sirsasana. Let the right knee open out wide to the side. Right sole of the foot next to your left thigh, half butterfly. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Option here to have a deep bend through your left knee as well. And let your hands land wherever feels good in your body today. Breathing into your right hip, lower back, back of your left leg. Two more breaths. And then rising out of that, let's do all that on the other side. So bend both knees, plant both feet into your mat. Now we'll walk the hands back behind us and then cross the left ankle over the right knee. Take your time to set yourself up. Breathing into your left hip here in this seated variation of pigeon. And then you can start to rotate your left ankle in one direction and then in the other. Straighten through your right leg. Plant your left foot into the mat so that your left knee is reaching up towards the sky. Twist to your right, your left rather, so twisting to your left, and bring your right hand onto your left knee. Left arm comes back behind you for spinal twist. You can gaze off to the side or perhaps over your left shoulder. And here, can you have your shoulders stacked directly above your hips? One more breath. Turning to face forward once more, half butterfly. Allow your left knee to open out wide. Left sole of the foot is next to your right thigh. Inhale, reach right arm up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, letting your hands rest anywhere that feels good. If there's any pain at all behind your right knee, take a deep bend through your right knee. 2 more breaths here. And as you're ready, rising up, and let's transition to a tabletop position on all fours. Hands come under your shoulders, knees under your hips, cat and cow. Inhale, belly drops. Look forward, open into your heart center. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your upper back, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, belly lowers down, reach chest through your arms. Exhale, reverse the motion, rounding the upper back, pushing into hands and knees, chin to chest. Once more. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Downward facing dog. As you're ready, walk your hands further forward out in front of you. Spread wide through all 10 fingers. Plant your hands into the mat. Push the ground away as you pick your knees up and send your hips up and back towards the ceiling. Let your head hang heavy as you look back to your feet. Option to take a deep bend through both knees here. Or option to start pedaling out your legs, bending into one knee, straightening through the other. Take your time as we take 2 more breaths here. Look forward and make your way up to the top of the mat for forward fold. Feet can be hips width distance apart here. Deeply bend both knees. Let your arms hang heavy. Option to hold on to opposite elbows if that feels good. Notice what it feels like to tuck your chin in a little bit more towards your chest, elongating the back of your neck. One more breath. With a deep bend through both knees, let go of the hold on your elbows if you have it. Roll really slowly up to standing, one vertebrae at a time, with your head arriving last. Beautiful. Coming into a standing position here. Feet hips width distance apart. Inhale. Reach your arms up to the sky, and then you can either interlace the fingers and reach your arms long, or you can hold on to opposite elbows. Side body stretch. Send both hips to the right as you lean to your left. Notice if your right chest is kind of facing down towards the ground. Can you think of rolling your right shoulder back and opening into the right side of your chest? One more breath here. Come back to center and other side. Send your hips to the left as you lean to the right for left side body stretch. Left shoulder rolls back like you're trying to turn the left side of your chest up to the sky. Beautiful. One more deep breath here. Come back to center. Inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, bringing your arms down beside you. So if you're not there already, coming up to the top of your mat here. And we're going to step the left foot to the back of the mat for a high lunge position. Left heel lifts up off the mat, deeply bending right knee. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky for a high lunge position. Option here to interlace your fingers and take Kali Mudra, where you interlace every finger except your pointer finger, and then reach the arms up. Kali Mudra is a mudra of power, of transformation. One more breath. From here, drop the left heel down towards the mat as you turn your left toes to point towards the long edge of your mat, warrior two. Keep deeply bending your right knee. Bring your arms parallel to the earth as you gaze over your right fingertips. Take a moment to dial into your inner warrior, connecting with that part of you that's powerful, confident, determined. As you take 2 more breaths here. As you're ready, straighten through your right leg, and we're going to take our high lunge but facing the back of our mat. So all you need to do is bring the left toes to point towards the back of your mat. Right heel lifts up off the mat. Both hips square forward. Reach your arms up to the sky. High lunge left side. An option to take your Kali Mudra, where you interlace all your fingers except your pointer. Well done. One more breath here. Warrior two, left side. Come to face the long edge of your mat. Drop your right heel down, right toes pointing towards long edge of your mat once more. Soften your shoulders down your back as you reach your arms parallel to the floor. And gaze over your left fingertips here. Again, can you breathe deep and connect with your inner warrior here? Dialing into a sense of personal power, inner strength, and stamina here for 2 more breaths. Straighten through your left leg, turn all 10 toes to point forward towards the long edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Option to deeply bend both knees. Pausing here in this forward fold position for another 3 deep breaths. Lift up to a halfway lift, and then heel toe your feet in, about hips width distance apart, or maybe slightly wider apart for Yogi Squat Malasana. Turn your toes out, heels in, sink your hips down low. Now don't worry if you're up onto your tippy toes here and your heels aren't touching the mat. They don't need to. You can always use your hands for support. Hands can stay on the ground, or you can bring hands into prayer. And then gently push your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees for Yogi Squat Malasana. Breathing deep here into your hips, your lower back. One more deep breath. And then slowly coming down to a seated position, whatever way works for you. And then gently coming to lie down. No rush to get there. Bridge pose. Bend into both knees. Plant both feet into your mat. Hips width distance apart. Bring arms down beside you with your palms grounding down into the earth. Push into your heels. Squeeze your glutes and send your hips up to the sky. Beautiful. Opening into the front line of your body. Two more deep breaths here. As you're ready, slowly lower your hips back down. Reclined butterfly. Keep your knees bent. Soles of your feet now come to face each other as you let your knees open out wide apart. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly for 3 more breaths. And perhaps as you're ready, you use your hands to gently guide your knees back together. And let's find a brief Shavasana here. So you can fully extend your legs as you lie on your back or keep a bend in your knees. Close down your eyes or simply relax your gaze. And begin to let go into the support of the earth beneath you. As you take a few moments to simply rest and soak up all the beautiful benefits of your practice. Just a little while longer in silence here. As you're ready, deepen your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. And in a moment, we'll come to a seated position for a few more moments spent in meditation. We'll take one more breath here first. Inhale. Exhale. And then take your time to come up to seated. We'll meet in a comfortable cross-legged position for some time spent in meditation, where we're going to work with the mantra So Hum, this ancient Sanskrit mantra. The language of yoga translates to mean I am that, or it could mean I am divine consciousness, or I am present, I am here, I am now. And for this meditation, we'll be inhaling to silently repeat So in our mind's eye, and then exhaling to silently repeat Hum. So you can bring hands to your knees, close your eyes down, and let's begin our mantra meditation. Inhale, silently repeating So. Exhale, silently repeating Hum in your mind's eye. Continue here in your own pace for a few more moments. Allowing this mantra to roll through your awareness for just a couple more rounds. Once you're finished your last round, bring both hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer position at your heart space. Take a moment to notice the effects of your practice today, to notice how you're feeling. And we'll close the practice by chanting Om, followed by Shanti, which means peace, 3 times. Let's begin with an inhale. Om. Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to your space. Thank you so, so much for joining me for this practice. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you're feeling a little bit more at peace and calm after this practice. If you did like this practice, I'd so appreciate if you could like the video, if you could subscribe to this channel, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear how you found this class. And if you did want to practice with me more, I also have a Patreon membership where I have over 100 classes waiting for you inside the membership. And I upload new classes to this membership every week. So if you want to join, the link is in the description below, and I'd love to see you inside the membership. Thank you so, so very, very much, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.